because 10 years ago, tattoo wasn't like this, or piercing wasn't like this. Nowadays, it's a kind of fashion. Everybody, most of the people are, especially in Europe and America, doing tattoo. And those businesses that they are active in this field make a lot of money. One of them, and the biggest company, is Kilopatronix. Last night my presentation was in English, but I understand is that most of the people in Uzbekistan speak Russian. I tried to use this model. I think you like it. And by the way, I really, it's the first time that I came to Uzbekistan, and I love your country, and especially the weather that I feel that is so close to Iran, and I really like it. Thank you for your great country and great people that I have it. One day I realized that it's a very interesting country. Kilopatronix is 10 years active company, and they have 130 branches in 17 countries in Europe, Middle East, and America, especially. That man is ابراهیم. He's a Turkish man. He founded the Kilopatronix in 2014, and I can say he can be like a king of tattoo in the world. Why I'm saying that? Because none of the branches of tattoo piercing companies become this that big and famous in the world. About this industry, I can say this industry should be reached $110 billion business in 2023. Nowadays, it's around $18 billion. It's the big business and make a lot of revenue, and yearly near 7 to 8% growing of this business. And as I said, this is a business related to new generation. And I'm so active in the field of AI. You know, AI is changing the world. But those businesses that related to the art, they can face to the good businesses. Why? Because a lot of people comes to our company. They are from the field of university, the arts university. They are university. There is no more job to doing the art businesses, and they are coming to our academy. I mean, Kilopatronix Academy. They learn how they can do tattoo and they can make money. For example, some of our tattoo artists in United States, they make money around $12,000 to $18,000 per month. It's a big money. A lot of businesses, even businesses, doesn't make this much money. In Kilopatronix, you don't buy or take just I can say brand. You take a service. You take the Akademi. You take the human research. These are very important for the franchisee. I teach franchise investment. And one of the most important part of the franchise company is the human research. When you cannot find easily the humans to do, for example, in the restaurant or cafe fields, you cannot find it very well educated people to work for you. But in this company, we don't have this problem. As I said, the academy in our system is very important, and we have an active academy in 9 branches in the world in 5 years. This is some part of our academy is 3 stages. They study how they can design it, and they can do it on Sony, and after that on a real model. Kilopatronix targeted the high level of this industry. For example, you think, oh, everybody comes and do tattoo. No, none of them comes to our company. Those related to the influencers, fashion, or famous people comes to our studios in any part of the world, because we are not a cheap tattoo studio. It's expensive in the model because they took all the awards in the world in this field. We have a 4 model for the investment. This is the interesting part for all of you. For the E2 visa program, it's good to know. Some countries, the same as Turkey, Pakistan, Bangladesh people, Emirates, they can take E2 visa. But for the Russian, Iranian, Uzbekistan, they can take EB5 visa. Because E2 visa for those countries that has a good relation with America. But for EB5, it's a kind of investment that goes directly to green card, but it needs a minimum investment more than $1,050,000. But for E2 visa, you can start it from $100,000. Okay, we have branches, minimum branches, 50% share of our branches. It's $300,000 in E2 visa. But in EB5 visa, you can take 2 branches or more than, it can be around 1,200,000. But you can take $40,000 per month as an income. It's a very good program. We have different kind of programs. For example, for EB5, that you can go to America with your family. Some programs that's related to the construction of the America is starting from $800,000. But in this, they cannot make money like this. This is a business. Why? Because, for example, a tattoo size of this size of the hand nowadays in America is $3,000. Well, in Turkey it's 1,500. I don't know how much is it in Uzbekistan, but I know it's legal, but I hear that family doesn't like that, but new generation, they would be welcome about that. We have 2 different programs like Finnish residency or Turkish work permit. Most of them comes from work permit, but Finnish residency is very valuable because I want to say Finland passport is the 3rd strongest passport in the world. You can search it. It's so a valuable country and everything related to the education is fantastic. This country, in Finland, you can buy 50% of our branches with 180,000 euro and approximately 87,000 euro yearly. You can have an income in your pocket after the taxes, after the everything, so I can say. And for those people that are interested to have an investment a little less than this, they can come to $120,000 investment in Turkey that approximately makes $3,000 to $4,000 per month, and took the work permit. In Finnish and Turkish, after 5 years, you can take citizenship. In EB5 program, when you be started, it goes directly to green card, and after 5 years, it takes you can take citizenship. But in E2 visa, doesn't goes to the citizenship. It's a kind of business visa. It's a minimum investment, but it doesn't goes to the green card. I described every details of these programs in this slide that I told you. If you are interested, you can take a picture. If you are interested to know more about every program, you can scan that QR code, or in our table outside. We are welcome to hear you or have a negotiate with you. If you have a company, immigration company or the consultant company, we can talk more about these opportunities that we have it in our hand. EB5 program, if you want to take a picture. This is the Finnish program, if you want it. If you couldn't take it, I can send by email to you if you filled our form on the QR code. Turkish. And As I mentioned, we have a lot of franchise in the world. I want to show you our awards. Most of the awards in these fields belongs to the Cleopatra Inc. And you see, this is our team. For last event in America 2 months ago, we took all the awards in America, and it is very valuable. It shows that the history, the future of this company is very interesting, and it can be very valuable for investors. I want to tell you, I have a page that is in Persian language, and I'm preparing other languages. I'm a little famous in the field of investment in Iran, and most of the time I'm talking and I'm going to the different parts of the Turkey or world talking about the businesses. I hope someday can work together describing the opportunities of Uzbekistan to the world, because I know this country has a very good future, because some minds that you have it in your country, it's very valuable. And I will be happy to be in contact with me. Just I want to mention you that we have some programs related to the citizenship of Turkey. If you are interested to talk about the real estate of Turkey or know more about how we can mix the Turkish citizenship with this program, just comes to our stand and we can be there to talk about details. If anybody has questions, I'm here to answer. Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
So, who is the most popular client you serve, and how much is the most expensive receipt you serve?
About the prices, I can say one of the tattoos we had $70,000, and 70.
Not 17.
No, 70,000 euro, dollar, and we have a lot of around $30,000. Most of them happening in USA, not in Turkey. But I can say, for example, it's a different. Just I want to mention you. It's good to know different type of the tattoos exist. Some of them is a covering tattoo. It's the old tattoo. You want to change it to new design. It's so expensive. Or new versions that is coming. It's a black light model. When they want to go to the disco, they body or they has the flashing. These are the new generation of the tattoo, and so expensive, this kind of the tattoos, the new ink that I can mention about that. About the famous people, in USA, I'm not so familiar with them. I know a lot of athletes, they are doing that. We are in Turkey after 2022. Right now, we open more than 33 right now, because each week we are opening 1 or 2 new stadiums in America. Most of them are in Florida, because Florida is it has a touristic environment. For example, we have 9 tattoo studio in Cedar. It's a part of the Ontario. If anybody goes to this Cedar, I would be glad to see their hand. It's a small city. Actually, there is 2 Starbucks in that city. We have 9 tattoo shop in there. A touristic location is very a good location for this business. Florida too. New, we are going to open Las Vegas. Las Vegas, for example, we have. It's good to know we have 27 big hotels in the world that it has. This has more than 3,000 rooms in their hotels. 11 of them is in Las Vegas. We are opening the first branch on the Las Vegas in MGM Hotel. If you check it, it's one of the famous hotels in the Las Vegas, and we are opening there. But Las Vegas, it becomes expensive branches, because 24/7, we can do working and do tattoo in this location.
Thank you for the answer.
If there's any questions, I saw some happy faces. Maybe they have questions, but they want to come to my.
Yeah, I have a kind of question.
Sure.
Let's say I want to invest and buy a Finnish residency. What is the process? Can you please explain?
For example, may I go to this one? The procedure is starting. For example, we accept your investment, not all of them. For example, 50,000 euro. We are making contract. You are making contract with the company, and the procedure of your visa is starting. We face most of the time 1 month and 1.5 months, especially for Iranian, as in my experience. I think it's the same for the Uzbekistan, because for the Turkish people it's different. For the Turkish people, it is around 6 months it takes to take care of Finland visa. But for Iranian, it's just one part of the world, because you know they are not welcome any part of the world with Iran, just Finland. They give 1.5 months, maximum 2 months. I mean, after 2 months, you can live in Finland making money, or if the weather of Finland is so cold for you, I think it's not so cold for the Uzbekistan, because some part of the Uzbekistan is cold. But if the sun is so cold for you, you can move to other part of the Europe, because it's a part of the Schengen visa. And you can work there, you can pay your taxes. Until you're paying taxes in Finland, you can leave other part of the Europe. It's good. Maybe we can make a contract. Okay. Is there any question? Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.